I was in 2 small rooms, kitchen and a lounge all in the same room, and then a small bedroom. It was quite limited, and it made you feel quite fed up, apart from the days that you could go out. It was 2 small rooms that had just enough space to put a bed in, a wardrobe, and a small sink, and that was it. In the front room, it had like a small cooker, and then just room for me to move, just turn the chair around, and that was it.
Paul has cerebral palsy. He was referred to us about 7 or 8 years ago because the accommodation he was living in was supported living. His co-tenants had various complex difficulties, which meant he wasn't compatible with them, but also the property didn't meet his physical needs in as much as it was too small for a fully wheelchair dependent person, and we were approached to provide new accommodation that met his needs.
I felt very much on my own, because the people I was living with, you could go downstairs. I could go downstairs and see them, but couldn't watch television and stuff. And but the communication was quite limited because they had their own special needs. Partners Foundation found this place, made it comfortable for me. They just asked me, was I likely to stay for 5 years? And I said, oh yes, if they found the right one, then I'll probably stay there for a lot longer.
We had to make sure that the property was accessible to Paul. It was important to him to be close to family members, have an outdoor space and be able to move around the property freely.
Everything that I asked them to do, they're willingly to do it. I'm able to go to the cinema, football, go down to Manchester, and I've got my own car, and I can get my PS to take me to Blackpool and stuff.
Paul has a mobility vehicle, so it was important that he could get that parked outside the property, so it had to have parking. We've made sure that the access is ramped so that he can access the property in his wheelchair. The doors have been widened. We've moved the bathroom in the property so that he's got a large wet room but also large turning spaces so he can get in and out the property with ease. And he's had his bedroom fitted with tracking and hoist to make it accessible for him to get in and out of bed in the mornings and evenings. We've also got a large garden at the property which is easily accessible for Paul, as he does like to go out in the open space and feed the birds.
I like going into the garden, and I've got a lot more space in my new house.
Paul says he's got a new lease of life. He's able to access the community a lot easier. He's now got room for a computer which he likes to use, and as I say, he really enjoys using his garden.
Partners Foundation, thank you very much.